Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for your time and attention. My name is Jerry Sayre. I'm a past department commander, the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War. And before you say, wait a minute, he's not old enough to be the son of a Union veteran, I'm actually the son of a daughter of a Union veteran. Memorial Day, or Decoration Day as it was originally known, was first inaugurated in 1868 by the Grand Army of the Republic, the veterans of the Union Army, Navy, Marines, and Revenue Cutter Service. And while decorating graves and commemorating heroes is a tradition as old as time itself, and there were groups in the South as well as the North who were holding days of memorial before the war was over, this was the first attempt to do it on a national level. My organization, being direct descendants of those men, has as one of its main purposes the observation and preservation of Memorial Day. Members of the Sons will be at cemeteries and ceremonies across the country today, doing just that, observing and preserving Memorial Day. Someone will be reading or reciting General Order 11, the proclamation that started it all 150 years ago. Being that this is the sesquicentennial anniversary of that event, I thought it fitting and proper to add just a little something that hasn't been heard in 150 years. But first, General Order 11. The 30th day of May, 1868 is designated for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion, and whose bodies now lie in every city, village, and hamlet churchyard in the land. In this ceremony, no ceremony is prescribed, but posts and comrades will in their own way arrange such fitting services and testimonials of respect as circumstances may permit. We organize comrades, as our regulations tell us, for the purpose, among other things, of preserving and strengthening those kind and fraternal feelings which bound together the soldiers, sailors, and Marines who united to suppress the late rebellion. What can aid more to achieve this result than by cherishing tenderly the memory of her forgotten dead? I'm sorry, I lost my place. The more I think about it, the more lost I am. Okay, in order to achieve this result, I'm prepared to attempt. I have to do this. I'm so sorry. This by order of General John A. Logan, Commander-in-Chief. John Logan was not only Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army, but was also a former Union general and a senator from Illinois. From his office in Washington, D.C., he led a delegation across the Potomac to the newly formed cemetery on the grounds of Robert E. Lee's former home, Arlington. He arranged that the first decoration day would coincide with the dedication ceremonies for the new cemetery. Logan chose as speaker that first day a colleague known for his oratory, and who was also a former Union general and a congressman from Ohio. That Ohio congressman, virtually unknown in 1868, would rise 12 years later to become our 20th President of the United States. So if you close your eyes for a moment and imagine, it's a sunny Saturday afternoon, May 30th, 1868. We're at the first dedication day and the dedication ceremonies for Arlington Cemetery. And here is a portion of the speech given by future President James A. Garfield. He said, "I'm oppressed with a sense of impropriety of uttering speech on this occasion. If silence is ever golden, it must be here, beside the graves of 15,000 men whose lives were more significant than speech, and whose death was a poem, the music of which can never be sung. With words we make promises, plight faith, praise virtue. But promises may not be kept. Plighted faith may be broken, and vaunted virtue be only the cunning mask of vice. We know not one promise these men made, one oath they gave, one word they spoke. But we do know they summed up and perfected in one supreme act the highest virtue of men and citizens. For love of country they accepted death, and thus removed all doubt, and made immortal their patriotism and their virtue. For the noblest man that lives, there remains a conflict. He must still withstand the assaults of time and fortune, must still be assailed by temptation, before which lofty characters have fallen. But with these, the conflict ended. The victory was won when death stamped upon them the great seal of heroic character, and forever closed the record that time can never blot. Now, let us consider this silent assembly of the dead. What better resting place for them than here? In the shadow of the Capitol they saved their valor. Here, where the grim edge of battle was joined. Here, where the hopes and fears and agony of the nation were centered. Here, let them rest, asleep on the nation's heart, entombed in the nation's love. Thank you.
Pardon?
Reading your hat.
Best of luck with that.
There are going to be 3 shots. They're just reloading.
Not that way.
Thank you.